Day 2, it's about 6:15, 6:30. Heading to eat. I'll spare y'all all that stuff this morning. And then we're gonna shoot the bows first thing. Take about an hour and a half. And then start covering some ground. So I'll get as much footage as I can of us shooting the bows. And then maybe do a follow-up video later on about what I thought about them. Day 2, ATA 2018. Here we go. Oh, you're fine. So we shot the bear stuff, felt pretty good. I'd give it like an 8 out of a 10. Wall felt good, good draw cycles. On the Puma, the approach felt similar, but a little bit of hand shock on both of them. They had stabilizers on them, and you could still feel a little riser vibration, which I'm sure could be taken out with a little tuning, but that would be my only complaint. The good thing is the Puma sells for like 900 bucks, so it's a little cheaper than most bows of that caliber, and the approach is only $450, so probably something we'll look into. They got a cool crossbow called a Carnage I'm gonna be getting in, and they'll sell for like $380. Has a red dot scope and all kind of cool stuff with it. So anyway, that's the Puma and the approach. So we're headed to the next booth now. I'll get some more footage for y'all.
45 minutes to west. Then it's another 45 minutes to pass. Gotcha. And you gotta, I want to say those south of the mall.
Shot the Martin stuff. The Pro Max 31, 32, 33. Felt pretty, no hand shock. Just kind of a blocky riser. And sort of a rough shot, but no hand shock. So I'm kind of, Darton designed their cams, so that's cool, but we'll see how they do. There's really nobody at the booth.
Draw length? 28.
See, that's like right my size. Right?
Shot the Elite Ritual and the Echelon, however you say it, 37. Dead in the hand, balanced, felt great. They're a little on the high end price-wise, but definitely like a 9.5 out of 10. Well balanced, good shot, good wall, good let off. I was pretty impressed with it. We're standing, I took a video of the Elite booth, so I'll put it in here. But I was pretty impressed with those guys. I think their price increase last year kind of hurt their sales, so I think in the next year or two you may see them get a little cheaper. But pretty impressed. We're going to Tribe and then Win-Win, see what they got going on.
Yeah.
Shot the Tribe bows, and they're a piece. Felt like a brick, vibrated awful, kicked. That's not a good sign. I'd give it like a 3 or 4 out of a 10, maybe. I think they sell for $850. We shot, there's a Canati, a fast one, and a 7-inch brace height. They both were pretty rough, to be honest. I was hoping they would turn into a good they make nice recurves, but their compound stuff I just don't know about. Not a fan.
Which one did you shoot? The Realm and what?
The Realm and the Realm X.
Okay.
Shot the Bowtech stuff. Felt great. The rain, the Realm X, the diamond stuff looks good. So I'd give those probably a 9 out of a 10. Feels balanced and no vibration. Seems to be fast. The only thing is it's that Bowtech typical, you know, where it kind of stacks a good bit at the early part of the draw. But I mean, that's fine. It's a sort of a speed bow. But we're gonna try out some Parkers and then keep on moving along. So hang on. Parker stuff has a good price point, but a good bit of vibration, so it's like a 6.5 out of 10. They were fully set up, so you would think the vibration would be mainly gone, but it was pretty bad. But not a bad shooting bow for a $600, $650 bow.
And try to get
So.
We both turn it like this. Let him go. That big man.
Shot the Hoyt stuff and shot good, of course, but it did have some hand shock to it. The RX1, the new one, so like an 8.5 out of 10 is what I would say. I mean, it had a good draw cycle, but on the shot it just had some hand shock and some riser vibration that I wasn't really expecting from Hoyt. But again, I'm sure it could be tuned out. They got the funky new cable system and all that, so I looked at that. Looks interesting, but good feeling bows. So now we're gonna run to a meeting, but when I come back we'll be in the other shooting lane room and we'll get to Prime and Matthews and Obsession, PSE, all that good stuff.
And then there's your range.
No way.
Super simple. You don't have to worry about knocking the alignment, getting it off. It can't be used as a sight. It's not designed to be used that way, but very reliable as
What
a
does it
ranging
retail
device.
for?
$189 is suggested retail
Really?
price. Yeah.
Did you say hello to the people at the Archery Shack?
Hello, how you doing? What are you, live on Facebook?
Just a video.
You guys are in South Carolina, you need to stop by the Archery Shack. I taught them how to pick high peas.
We got the snow. This looks slick. A dino.
What's your name?
These people are doomed. They're doomed for their lives. Run, people, run. Lip Saver's the only people smart enough to have speakers mounted on their booth. I'm ready. Oh. Oh. We got some sort of robot or a cyborg or something coming here. Oh yeah. PSC stuff. Sorry, I didn't get a whole lot of footage. PSC's PSC. They got $300 bows and they got $1,500 bows. So they, you know, of course the Target stuff feels great. Got some of those ordered. They got some different bows in the $400 to $500 range that are going to sell well, that have very little vibration. The Evolve bows are still nice, and then their higher end stuff, you know, I'm impressed with. But you'll see, I've already had some of that ordered, and have ordered more, so you'll see some of that in the shop before too long. They're backed up on finishing bows as far as the colors, so that's what we're waiting on. We're now heading over to Gearhead Archery. I'll try to get some footage, better footage, and then from there it looks like Darton and a few other companies, Matthews we'll get to, and Prime. The Obsession bows we shot, I was impressed with. The Elite bows felt real well, real good, and here we go. We're gonna do some more shooting. TJ went over and shot these Gearheads. They got a little bit of a line going. What'd you think about them, TJ?
To be honest, I figured they was gonna shoot like crap, but I was very impressed with them. It seemed like even those short 20 inchers, little to no hand shot whatsoever. Didn't even know the bow went off, and it seemed like the further I went and draw axle to axle, same thing. They all shot smooth, real good draw cycle, held real well, and very accurate too.
They look pretty slick. They got a nice looking crossbow too, so we'll see. They're a little pricey, but they're small and compact, so we'll see what happens.
That one's still at 335.
New breed. Feels pretty good. Shot the new breeds. They're not bad. A little bit of hand shock, but probably 8 out of a 10. 330 IBO for most of them. A couple different lengths, 32, 35, 36, so wasn't too bad at all. So we waited at Darton for about 10 minutes and nobody wanted to talk to us. They were kind of playing with their phones and stuff, so we rolled out without shooting them. So I couldn't tell you how the Darton stuff shoots. Usually it's decent. Maybe they've had a long day, I don't know. But they didn't want to talk to us. Over and out.
Yeah, they said it was. See, that's.
Shot the Prime and the Quest bows. They shot real good. The tournament bows have a lot of kick, but I'm sure the stabilizers would take that out. The problem is I've been to the booth 5 times now and the rep is missing and nobody else seems to want to tell me anything. So honest to God, I'd planned on ordering a few, but if we can't find the rep, we're not going to be ordering a few. So that's what we'll see if we find him tonight or tomorrow. We'll leave it at that. The bow shot good, and I had a great wall, so going to Matthews. Got the Matthews, the Tri-X, and very dead in the hand. It does stack. That we shot 70 pounders and they stack pretty quick, but overall impressed with it. Probably like a 9 out of a 10. What'd you think, TJ?
Tracks really shot good. With all the bows I've shot today, I'd put it in top 3.
What do you think's the best?
So far from what I shot, I think Obsession has a nice bow this year. I think they shoot real well, real good draw cycle, good valley, good walk. My personal preference, shooting Obsession.
I would say overall, the Obsession and the Elite, as far as the way I like a bow to shoot, was the best. Both were dead in the hand. They had that perfect amount of dump over without loading too quick. The Matthews would be right behind it. The Hoyt had a little more vibration than I liked. The Bowtech stacked a little more than I liked, so that's just my opinion. But it's about 5 o'clock on day 2. We shot all the bows except the Dartons because we couldn't get them to come over. And I'm fairly, of course, we'll have Obsession back in the shop and PSE, some bear stuff. We were pretty impressed with the bears. They had a little vibration, but you may see some primes in the shop at some point if we can find the rep. That's the thing about this show. It has blown my mind at the way these salespeople act. About half of them could sell something if they would just be cordial and try to sell something, but today it seems like half of them are on their phones, so those people I tend to just walk past. And then you've got about 20% of the people walking around with wanting to be a pro staffer, trying to get free stuff, so that's BS. But anyway, we're going to walk around a little more. We got about an hour left today, turn in some orders, and then we're eating somewhere real good tonight, St. Elmo's Steakhouse, so that'll be cool. And then tomorrow we'll do some final walking around and heading back home. It's snowing outside. It's probably a couple inches of snow now, but see if I can pan. The lighting is kind of weird in here because he's got these big mega lights above us, so the video and pictures are kind of blurry looking, but it's about the best I can do with a cell phone, trying to just randomly take pictures of stuff. But we'll walk around a little more. I'll see if I can get any more video, and then we'll wrap it up.
You're looking. I don't know if you're looking at the train or what, but you're looking.